Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and I am here with my April update for Throwback 30. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab that was created by Jessica as a way to kind of get to participate in a bunch of different projects, past and present, for the Fantastic Ladies that she might have otherwise not been able to join because there's just too many good projects. So the first prompt is 12 Days of Christmas, and I picked the lyric Partridge in a Pear Tree, and I picked this Copacetic Cosmetics Blush and Fruit of the Underworld because there were birds on it. And my goal is to use this 30 times, and I have 17 uses on it. So I still have 13 to go, but we have May, June. Oh, we have 3 months. We only have 3 months left of this project. Okay, so I have 3 months to do 13 uses, and I need to get my little butt, well, my not so little butt in gear, but I can do 13 uses in 3 months. Then the next prompt that I'm working on is 7 Deadly Pans, and you could pick an item based on the 7 deadly sins, either like the sin itself or the color that is represented by that sin. I have Envy. I picked my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Empire because it is green. And as you can see, like a lot of my other Super Shocks fell out. I was gonna continue working on it, and I am not anymore. I am going to declutter this and throw it away because it doesn't. And I'm not gonna use Duraline on it every single time I want to use it. That's madness. So I am decluttering that, but I'm not done with the prompt yet. I decided what I'm gonna do because this palette is still in this project for a different prompt. So I figured I'll cover up the shades that are already in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to roll this shade in its place to hit pan. I can feel a little dip in there. I don't think you can really see the little dip because I was working on this for some reason at some point last year. I don't remember for what project, but it is green. It is pretty similar to what the Empire shade is supposed to look like. Maybe a little less glittery. So my goal will be to hit pan on that one, and this way I have one less thing that I need to pull out when I want to use eyeshadows from this project. The next one I'm working on is Beauty A to Z. I picked a random letter. I picked J, so I decided to work on my Julep mini polishes. There were 6 that I brought in for this prompt. So the first one, this is Julep Danielle. This is my new mark right here. I've used it a total of 8 times. I probably, based on how the other ones seem to go, I think I have like 2 manis left in this one. Then we have Mari, which I've used a total of 5 times, and that is best I can tell where I'm at. This one is like a 1 coater, so that's why it's moving a little slower even though I've got 5 uses on it. I have Julep Cassandra, which I'm right here. I've used it a total of 5 times. I didn't use this one at all this month. Then the one that I actually finished and is on my nails today, which this mani is. I have makeup all over my hands because of my lipstick and eyeshadow, but this is on top of another one of the polishes, and that was my last use, so I got a total of 6 uses out of this one. I don't know if how well you can see, but this is empty, so that one is done. And this is the other nail polish that I have underneath. This is Brandis. I think I'm about here. Again, I've used this one 8 times, and I think I have about 2 manis left in this one as well. The last nail polish we have for this prompt is Julep Tilda, which after 5 uses I am down there. So then I have to step it up a bit if I actually, want to finish the rest of those nail polishes in this project. But at least I got one done finally. Next, for Birthstone Beauty, I picked Opal because that is my birthstone, and I have this holographic nail top coat in Beyond Opal. I didn't make a mark because it's like right underneath. I used this one more time this past month. I've used this a total of 5 times. Last month I wasn't sure because it like didn't dry, and I think I used it again this month, and I only used one coat, and it was fine. Like it wasn't smudging, and like it dried fine with the top coat. So I think that last month when I used this and I wasn't sure about if the formula was going off or not, I think I used 2 coats of it, and I think they were too thick, and that's why. So this one is still going to stay in. I'm definitely not going to finish it, but hopefully get some more use on it at any rate. Then for my one actual finished prompt for this update is Budget Beauty, a drugstore item, and I had my Rimmel primer, which is done. I actually did get 6 more uses out of what was left in here. So I got a total of 67 uses out of this tube, and I am glad that it is done because it was old and non-cruelty free. For Cupid's Bow, a Lover Valentine themed item, it is my ColourPop Disney Designer Kissin' a Frog blush. I'm actually wearing this one today. I have a 50 use goal on it, and I'm up to 19. Again, I've only got 3 months left, and I need 31 more uses, so I gotta get cracking. That's 10 uses a month. I gotta focus on actually a bunch of products in this like every product in this project, but I really gotta focus on that one. Drop 10 before summer. I'm always glossing over this one because I said I wanted to drop 10 pounds. If you don't care to hopefully I won't take too long, but if you don't care to hear about weight loss, which I don't really blame you if you don't, I'll try to insert a timestamp to where you can skip ahead if you don't want to hear me babble about my weight. But I wanted to drop 10 pounds for this prompt, and then I promptly gained about 8. So I've been waffling back and forth on whether I want to actually keep the weight loss portion of this or just swap it out for something else. The past couple of months I have slowly been working out a little bit more, being more active just in general, cleaning out our basement, which let me tell you, housework, depending on how dirty things are, housework is a workout, okay? So I've been doing a lot of that. Nathaniel, the weather's finally been nice. Nathaniel, we have a little wagon for the kids. Nathaniel wants to go on wagon rides constantly. I think Saturday or Sunday, one day this weekend, it was so beautiful outside. We went on 4 wagon rides. Well, he went on a wagon ride. My husband and I, pulled him along. So we've been doing a lot more of that. And I've been doing intermittent fasting for a couple of months, which I think has helped a lot in my snacking. So all of that to say is I am finally back down to where I within a half of a pound of where I started at the beginning of this project. So I have 3 months to lose 10 pounds, and judging by how I've been going, I don't think that will be a problem. So all of this to say, I am going to continue with the drop 10 pounds portion for this prompt, and hopefully I will make it. Even though I never really mention it or talk about it, I am still working towards that goal, and I'm finally seeing movement in the right direction. So I'm just going to keep on with that and hope that I can meet the 10-pound goal by the time that this project ends at the end of July. Okay, so now for Fall For You, a product that you love. This is my Copacetic Cosmetics Pumpkin Guts Highlighter, which I want to use 50 times, and I have 19 on it. I have this on today on top of the other highlighter in this project. And again, I have 3 months to use this 31 times. So this and the blush, gotta get cracking on those. Then for food for thought, I have my Creme Gel Liner in Spare Time, which I have used 6 more times this month for a total of 49 times. And I still got a lot. I thought I was My goal was to finish it. That's not going to happen. Every single month, I play with fire. So this is how much I've got left. There's no way that I'm going to finish this by the end of the project, but I will definitely have some good use on it, at least. Harry Potter project pan. I picked my house colors, which were Ravenclaw, which is where this palette comes in again. So blue and bronze. I'm trying to hit pan in these two shades right here. I think you can see, like, there's a little bit of a dip forming in that blue and the bronze. I know these pans are fairly shallow, so I have actually used both of them twice this past month. I have them on today. The blue is going to be kind of hard to see because I have it in my crease, but then I have like my other shadows kind of covering it up so you can't really see it that well. And the bronze is on my lower lash line. So I've got 9 and 10 uses on these respectively, and I want to hit pan. We'll see if that happens. Okay, the next one that I am working on is Movie Madness. I did try to get all of my eyeshadows on my eyes today, and I didn't get the Empire shade because that was just total crap. And I think this is the only other one that couldn't find a spot for it, but I do have one more use on this for a total of 11. This is my Enchanted Luster Cosmetics Flare Prism from their Dragon collection, and I picked it because of How to Train Your Dragon. There is a dip. There's definitely a dip. I do have to use this with my finger though, so it's moving a little bit slower than if I could really get in there with a brush, but the formula, it doesn't stick to a brush. So I really do need to use my finger for that. So I've got 11 on that. Oh, you know what? I haven't been checking because I'm wearing this lip product for panning games. I randomly picked my Juvia's Place Bronzed Maple liquid lipstick, and I always get this on my teeth. I found out I have to use like the smallest bit, just put it on my bottom lip, and then like smoosh them together and then kind of like even it out. That's like the only way I have found to, and then I can't put anything else on top of it, or it's just smear city. So that's the only way that I've found that I can actually like wear this and it doesn't get everywhere, which is a shame because I really do love this color. It's so pretty. So my goal for this is 30 uses. I've used it 3 more times this month. I'm up to 24, so I will definitely be able to use it 6 more times in the next 3 months. Panning Solitaire. I picked a duo. I say this every time, like, you all know. I don't know why I do things sometimes, but I want to hit pan in this Julep Feels Like Velvet duo. This is Champagne and Caviar. I am also wearing both of these on my eyes today, although you can't really see this one because it's in my outer corner, but it's covered up with another shadow. And then this is like in my inner corner, very, very inner portion of my lid. I don't know how deep these are. I mean, I'm starting to see like a little dip in them at least. And I've used this one a total of 11 and this one a total of 10. So gotta focus on these shadows a little bit more. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, I picked last Christmas. And at the time, this was something that I had gotten the previous Christmas. This is one of the perfumes in the Nest perfume sampler set in Midnight Floor. My goal is to finish this. I'm not going to finish it, but I've used over half of it already, so I'm actually really happy with that. I've used it a total of 38 times. I can't make a new mark, but you can see I've used a little bit more than half. It's a heavier fragrance, I think, but it is one of my absolute favorites. I love it so much. It smells so good. Then for Say Good Day to Project Panning, I picked the prompt Aussie, 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 Oi, 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 a green or yellow, or a green and yellow product for their Australian sporting colors. And I picked my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I want to hit pan in it. I've used it 7 more times for a total of 47. I am wearing it today. I can't tell, like, right here if this is part of the pattern or if that is the ring on the pan. It's so, how the heck do you show things? It's kind of hard to tell, but like right here, I have a really good dip going, so that's where I'm going to hit pan. I think I don't know how much more I need to use this to actually hit pan though. Because I know like this isn't super deep because it's got the little flip up with the applicator that no one ever uses because it's a piece of shit, but I think I can do it. I think I can hit pan in it. I would really like it if I could. That is my goal, but we'll see. Next is Significant Other Project Pan. My husband chose this Makeup Geek and Kathleen Light's highlighter palette, and then he chose this shade right here, which is Nightlight. I'm wearing this today, but it's a little dark, especially because I'm not tan yet, so that's why I have the pumpkin guts on top of it. I have a goal of 30 uses, and I have 15. And let's see. Turn and burn, but I do that at the end because I roll things in. So then we have the Unicorn Project Pan that is like a special sparkly, shiny, shifty, what have you. I have Terra Moon's Phoenix. And there's a little dip. I do try to wear this out pretty evenly because I love this shadow so much and I don't want to just like dig in there and hit pan, but as it gets closer to July, that is what I will do so I can hit pan in it. But I actually have this as my brow bone highlight today. That's how I managed to get it in my look. But I've used this 4 more times. I've used it a total of 25 times, which for something like this type of a shadow and formula, 25, if I was just going in one specific spot, I would definitely have pan in it. But as I said, I want to make this last as long as possible, so... And then the last one is Wizard of Panning, and then I picked Horse of a Different Color, something duochrome. I picked this. This is my Sydney Grace shadow in The Greatest Gift. You can see pink, but then there's got the green reflect. This is what's like over most of my lid. Hopefully you can kind of see the pink and the green shift. I want to hit pan in this, but I've only used it 9 times. I'm not hitting pan in this. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's not happening, but I'm going to continue to use it because I really love this shadow. Which it might not seem like it because I've only used it 9 times in 9 months, but I do love it. I'm just working on so many eyeshadows right now. So then for Turn and Burn, so first I was working on another one of my mini Julep polishes. This is in the shade Janet. I used it 2 times and I'm down to here. This will probably be in until the end of the project, just based on how often I'm doing my nails and how many different polishes I'm working on, but I think I can get this one done. Then I had this little sample of Armani Code, which I used up. I got 10 uses out of this, and this was already halfway. This is for Shelly, so you know how I use perfumes. This was already halfway empty, and I still got 10 uses out of this. And I do 2 sprays when I use these. It takes me a long time to get through perfume, okay? But I actually, like, even though this is a manly scent, I actually really enjoyed it. It reminded me of like my husband's, it wasn't as spicy as Old Spice, but it reminded me of that kind of like masculine kind of deodorant scent, which I actually really enjoyed. So I enjoyed using this up, but that is done. And then I'm not going to show it because it's upstairs. I had a little hand soap. There's still some left. So that's still in. The other one that I'm rolling out is I'm finally rolling out this mini of the Rare Beauty mascara. I actually used this for about 3 months before I felt like it was getting too dry. So I got 26 plus 52, 8. So I got 78 uses out of this. And I liked it, but again, the way the cap is way too big. There's not enough like empty wand space. So it was kind of, I really wanted to see what it would be like on my lower lashes. I couldn't get it down there without getting stuff everywhere because of how the wand was. So I did like it. I probably wouldn't purchase a full size of it just because I don't need more mascara right now, and I don't want to pay that much for mascara. I'm cheap sometimes for certain things. And then the last is I have this pigment or this loose shadow from Tammy Tenuka. This is in the shade Harboring the Essence. This is what I have topped on top of that darker julep shade in my outer corner. I've used this 2 more times this month for a total of 4. That's how much I have left. I still have quite a bit. I don't know if I will finish this before the end of the project because I just don't use loose shadow like that, but I wanted to bring one in to get some use on them. So that means I have two like mini things rolling out. I'm going to roll 2 in, and these are going to be easy ones again. First, I have this Luminous Foundation sample card from ABH. I mean, this is probably going to be like, I'm probably going to end up mixing all of these together for my face and then using these as cream contour / bronzer type shades, I guess. I feel like with these 4, I'm going to mix them all together at one time. And then these, because I'm going to be using them as cream bronzers, are going to take a while. So we'll see. But I'm going to use this one up. This one will definitely be done for next month. And then I have another half-finished Armani perfume sample in the Acqua di Gio. I'm not quite sure how to say that. But again, I don't know how well you can see, but this is halfway empty. And I did spritz it just to make sure that it's the scent that I would want to use. And it was much lighter than the other one, which I liked the other one, so I don't think I'll have a problem with this one. I may even actually be able to layer this with some other things, which I normally like to just smell the one perfume, but this was, I felt like so light that I probably could get away with layering it with something else. So that, oh my God, I just talk too much. I'm sorry, everybody. I really am. I was like, I'm going to sit down because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm like, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to film this really quick. No, I'm not. We'll see how much I can edit out. Hopefully it won't be 28 minutes, which is what I'm at right now. So anyway, that is it for me today. I hope you are staying safe and sane and healthy. You're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.